What if I told you the most important luxury sedan of the next decade just killed the electric revolution before it even began? Not with batteries, but with a hand-signed 631 horsepower V8 heart that makes Mercedes-Benz executives lose sleep. This isn't hyperbole, it's the 2026 BMW 7 ALPINA. And today we're revealing why this machine isn't just another high-performance sedan. It's the last gasp of automotive perfection in a world drowning in soulless EVs. Let's cut through the noise. BMW's full acquisition of ALPINA in 2023 wasn't just business as usual, it was a declaration of war. With the 2026 7 ALPINA, BMW isn't merely slapping badges on a 7 Series. They're weaponizing decades of ALPINA's obsessive craftsmanship against the entire luxury segment. While Mercedes scrambles to fix the S-Class's self-driving glitches and Porsche debates whether the Panamera still matters, ALPINA's engineers in Bucklow have been doing something radical. They perfected combustion. Picture this, a 4.4-liter bi-turbo V8, but not the one you know. This isn't the engine from the XB7 SUV. It's a ground-up reimagining. ALPINA's secret? A twin-scroll turbo system with ceramic ball bearings that spool up 40% faster than BMW's M Division units. And the result? 631 horsepower and 663 lb-ft of torque, arriving instantly at 2,500 RPM. No lag, no hesitation. Just relentless, linear thrust that makes a Tesla Model S Plaid feel like it's dragging an anchor. And yes, they've tuned the exhaust to sound like a symphony orchestra tuning up before a Beethoven premiere. You'll feel it in your chest at 80 km/h on the Autobahn. But here's where it gets dangerous for Mercedes. The 2026 7 ALPINA isn't just fast, it's smarter. BMW's new ALPINA-tuned X-Drive system uses LiDAR sensors to scan the road 1,000 times per second, adjusting torque split between axles before your brain even registers a bump. On wet pavement, it'll mimic rear-wheel drive for that classic ALPINA dance. On ice, it locks into full AWD mode, smoother than a Swiss watch. And the suspension, active roll stabilization borrowed from the XM label red, but recalibrated by ALPINA's suspension guru, Hans-Peter Rodel, who's been doing this since the E38 era. The result? A ride so supple, you'll forget you're in a 631 horsepower missile. Now step inside. Forget the theater of Mercedes Hyperscreen or the minimalism of Lucid's cabin. The 7 ALPINA's interior is a masterclass in purposeful luxury. Every surface is touched by human hands. Napa leather, hand-stitched by Bavarian artisans using needles finer than a surgeon's. Wood veneers sourced from 200-year-old German oaks. An aluminum trim brushed with the same technique used on 1970s BMW 2002s. But the real magic, the ALPINA Sense system. Hidden biometric sensors in the steering wheel and seats monitor your stress levels. If your heart rate spikes during rush hour, the car automatically softens the suspension, dims the ambient lighting, and pipes in a frequency-matched white noise to calm your nerves. It's not just a car, it's your therapist on wheels. And let's talk tech without the gimmicks. The iDrive 9.0 system gets ALPINA's exclusive Drive Canvas interface. Swipe left for performance metrics, real-time turbo pressure, oil temperature, even torque distribution. Swipe right for the legacy mode, which overlays historical ALPINA models on your navigation route. Drive past the Nürburgring? The system shows you how the 1994 B10 bi-turbo would have handled that corner. But the crown jewel, the holographic head-up display, projecting navigation arrows through raindrops on your windshield. No other car on Earth can do this in 2026. Here's what Mercedes isn't telling you. The 7 ALPINA undercuts the S68 by $47,000 while delivering 42 more horsepower. It's 180 pounds lighter than the S-Class, despite sharing the same platform. How? ALPINA's obsession with weight reduction Carbon fiber hood, titanium exhaust, even the floor mats are woven from recycled racing seat fabric. And that 0-60 mph time? Officially 3.1 seconds. Unofficially, 2.9 when launch control senses a skilled driver. We know this because ALPINA's head of testing, Klaus Bader, leaked it at a private dinner in Munich last month. But the real story isn't the numbers, it's the soul. Every 7 ALPINA engine is hand-built by a single technician in a climate-controlled room at ALPINA's Bucklow facility. No robots, no assembly lines. Just one person, 18 hours, and a checklist of 247 steps. When it's done, they sign the engine block with a gold pen. That signature? It's your guarantee that this is the last true driver's sedan. Because let's be brutally honest, BMW's next ALPINA flagship after 2026 will be electric. This is the end point of 60 years of combustion engineering. Think about that for a second. In 20 years, when your grandkids watch videos of analog performance cars, the 2026 Sedan ALPINA will be the gold standard. Not because it's the fastest, but because it's the last. The final machine where you can smell the oil, hear the pistons breathe, and feel the road through a hydraulic steering rack. Where the sport mode button isn't a software update, but a mechanical switch rewiring the entire car. This is why billionaires are already lining up. Why Rolls-Royce canceled their Spectre sedan's performance variant. Why Porsche's Panamera Turbo S feels like a compromised crossover by comparison. The 2026 BMW 7 ALPINA isn't playing the luxury game. It's rewriting the rules. And with only 750 units planned globally, this isn't just rare. It's automotive archaeology in real time. So here's the truth no one wants to admit. The electric revolution is inevitable. But before we say goodbye to the roar of a hand-tuned V8, BMW and ALPINA are giving us one last dance. One final bow for the combustion engine. The 2026 7 ALPINA isn't just a car, it's a time capsule. A love letter to everything that made us fall for cars in the first place. And if you miss this, you'll spend the rest of your life explaining to your grandkids why you didn't buy the last great analog masterpiece.